Citation of Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola, CON, FCA, Fcit, Ffpi, aka Yayi, Chairman, Senate Committee on Appropriations. Senator Solomon Olamilekan Adeola, a Fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Nigeria, FCA, and a Fellow of the Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria, Fcti, was born on August 10, 1969, at Lagos Island Maternity Hospital to the family of Mr. Ayinde Adeola Ogunleye and Madam Abeni Olasunbo Ogunleye ni Akinola, both of Ogun State origin. His early childhood was at Alimosho, where he began his education at State Primary School, Alimosho, in Lagos State. He proceeded to Community Grammar School, Akowojo, Lagos, for his secondary education. His quest for tertiary education took him to Ondo State Polytechnic, Owo, now Rufus Giwa Polytechnic, Owo, Ondo State, where he bagged the Higher National Diploma (HND) in accounting. Adeola became a chartered accountant at a relatively young age and soon got the fellowship of prestigious foremost accountancy and taxation bodies, as well as a member of the Association of Accounting Technicians, AAT. He worked in the Guardian Newspapers Limited, where he put in almost 12 years of accounting service and rose to the position of auditor. From the Guardian, he proceeded to Olatunji Omoyeni & Co., where he led the audit team and was later promoted to the position of a senior auditor. Adeola later established his own company, Sutem Nigeria Limited, a firm that specialized in tax consultancy, until his foray to serve the public through partisan politics. He was elected as a member to represent Alimosho State Constituency 2 at the Lagos State House of Assembly from 2003 to 2007, and again from 2007 to 2011. He was appointed the Chairman of Finance Committee and Joint Chairman of Appropriations Committee of the Lagos State House of Assembly. Without doubt, his sterling performance in public service of Lagos State naturally made him a first choice for promotion for national service. Adeola was elected to represent Alimosho Federal Constituency at the House of Representatives of the National Assembly in 2011. He was selected as the chairman of the only constitutional committee of the House, the Public Accounts Committee. With his outstanding performance of his legislative responsibilities and effective representation of 12 years, Senator Adeola moved ahead to become the Senator of Lagos West Senatorial District, the largest senatorial district in terms of population in Nigeria in 2015. He indeed made history by moving through consecutive electoral victories from the State Assembly to the House of Representatives and to the highest legislative body in Nigeria, the Senate. In the 8th Senate, he was the pioneer chairman of the Senate Committee on Local Content, the chairman of Senate Ad Hoc Committee on Alleged Misuse and Non-Remittance of Revenue generated by MDAs of federal government, chairman of Senate Ad Hoc Committee on Investigation of Total Upstream Egina $16 billion offshore oil project. He was re-elected to the 9th Senate in 2019 and made the chairman of Senate Committee on Finance, a member of the Governing Board of Nigeria Institute of Legislative and Democratic Studies, and on February 26, 2020, was appointed as a member of the National Executive Committee (NEC) of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC). As chairman of Senate Finance Committee, he spent sleepless nights in the National Assembly in pursuit of getting the reports of 3 MTEF FSP ready for passage to return Nigeria's budget cycle to January to December, as well as being instrumental to the passage of 4 reformative finance acts 2019, 2020, 2021, and 2022. These acts of National Assembly were amended and brought up to date several financial legislations of Nigeria. The widely traveled senator, who attended several courses, workshops, and seminars around the world, including representing the country at World Bank and International Monetary Fund (IMF), is also a fellow Federal Polytechnic Ilaro (Ffpi). In due recognition of his meritorious and unblemished service to the nation and national development, he was awarded the prestigious national honor of Commander of the Order of Niger (CON) in 2022 by the then President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari. A populist grassroots politician with admirable record of service, Adeola was unprecedentedly elected as senator to represent Ogun West Senatorial District in the 10th Senate following his decision to return to his home state, Ogun. He made history in Nigeria by being a 7th senator in one state and a senator-elect in another state. As unarguably one of the foremost authorities of public finance in contemporary Nigeria, Senator Adeola was appointed to the foremost Senate Committee on Appropriations. In that capacity, under the Renewed Hope Agenda administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, he had overseen the passage of the 2023 supplementary budget as well as the unprecedented passage of the 2024 Appropriation Act in about a month for a process usually done for the better part of 3 months. His service in national interest and love for his people is continuing as a ranking senator. Adeola, a Christian, is a believer in religious freedom of both Christians and adherents of Islamic faith. He is happily married to his heartthrob, Mrs. Temitope Adeola, and the union is blessed with children. At 54 years of age, 21 years served as a legislator at state and federal levels and still counting, Adeola is setting a worthy record for others to follow. From his abbreviated Yoruba sobriquet, Yayi, he is indeed a distinguished son that is now a distinguished senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.